Hey y'all, how's it going? How are the wife and kids? So I bet you want to learn how I draw my comic book characters from scratch to finish. Well, this video is for you. So without further ado, let's get this party started. This is... Okay, so first things first is we'll start with the head shape, which is to make a circle. Then to make a line in between. Well, the idea is not to make the line too long from the outside the circle, because it will make your chin really long and you don't want to have a very long face character. So now that we're gonna establish the jaw, it really depends on you on if you want to have your characters have softer features or angular ones. To me, I prefer softer features to my female comic book characters when they're younger, or I want them to appear as innocent. Or you can make their jaw angular to make them more badass. What the hell am I saying? Alright. Next up, the eyes. I repeat, you don't want to go way too realistic on this one, because keep in mind you're making comic book characters, not some realistic portraits of someone, alright? So there are a lot of variations you can choose to make eyes, but I prefer this shape, because why not? So I start by placing all the eyelashes and placing where the pupils, where it's gonna be. And the reason why I like this shape is because it's the most feminine for your comic book characters, and I've seen a lot of professional artists draw the eyes in this type of shape. So these are all based on my observation. The technique you need to keep in mind is to soften these corners and to sharpen these ones, because it will make your eye look more edgy and comic book like, you know? Please enjoy the time lapse as I draw the details from the eye. So next up we have the nose of the character. Well, a lot of people like to draw the whole bridge, but I just prefer this type of nose, not the whole thing. But there's no right or wrong, you can do whatever you want, it's all about self-preference. Just use it wisely because it's the center of the face. Okay, so please enjoy this little time-lapse sketch that I made, so to recap everything that we have learned so far, which is from the start of the face shape down to where to put the eyes and nose. As you can see, I did not put the whole bridge in there. That's a helmet. There we go. She might be a gladiator or something. I'm giving her an angular jaw to make her look more badass and warrior type of character than usually that I do with the softer ones. But it's all about self-preference and the way you carry your sketches to life. So the armor, here we go. Maybe I'll do some shading later. I'll just let you know if I finished. And there we go. We finished it. Oh crap, here comes the hardest part. Hair. But it's actually the funnest one though, because there's a lot of freedom that you can do with it. It's all about shading. If you want to have a very light color of a hair, then try to shade less and give more highlights. And try not to draw strand by strand, because that will take a lot of time and it's not gonna look as pretty as you draw with shapes. Then enjoy this time lapse as I give you more examples later after we finish this one. This one I'm going with a lighter hair color. Yeah, give her a little braid there and stuff. And if you don't know how to draw braids, maybe I'll make a tutorial, but there are like tons of tutorials to make braids. Up next is the curly hair. It's even more fun actually than drawing the straight ones, because I don't know, just like drawing scribbles and the way it looks. You just do that. Observe how I make them. It's like I'm drawing a bunch of scribbles. Okay, now that I'm happy with it, so I'm just gonna try to shade the rest of the parts. Yeah, give it a little highlight. It's black, a little black colored hair is really easy, I guess, for me. And woo! We just finished another one. And second to the last step I can give you is to diversify your characters. You can have as much fun as you want. You can experiment if you want to make your characters black, white, or a monster, or whatever you may be into, okay? And one final thing that I like to do to my characters is to write down a bunch of traits that I like them to have and try as best as I could to match them to their appearance. So I feel like giving our character a little bit of a badass yet innocent type of vibe, you know what I'm saying? So I'm giving her a little softer features on the face shape with a little playful hair, and maybe I could give her an axe or something, like, you know, to show the badass edgy type of her. Yeah, so after a lot of reimaginations and redefinitions, we are finally can be happy with the character. So yeah, it's a work in progress, so don't give up. If you get frustrated, just take a break and try to work on it again, you know. At last, after a few reimaginations, I am finally happy with my character. Now, these are all the tips I can share to you guys, and I hope you learned something for today. Now get out of here, stop wasting time, draw something, like and subscribe. Cool.